Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Mario Tennis Fever and talking about if I think that this is a good game. Please remember to smash like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and let me know what your honest review of this game is. I have the gameplay behind me so then I can talk about things that I might forget about each of like the main mode and how I personally feel about this very interesting game. I want to start by saying that when I first saw this game being announced, I had reserved understandings of what I was expecting. I played Mario Tennis, the last one, and I did not really enjoy it. I didn't like zone shots. I did not enjoy the gameplay. I just like the simple tennis mode, and that was it. When the golf came out, I enjoyed golf for what it was. Didn't enjoy the story. Didn't enjoy the story of the tennis and strikers. We don't really talk about strikers. So the last three games that they released, I wasn't a huge fan of. But when I saw this, I thought that this could be a fantastic Switch 2 game. With this game, we have 38 characters and 30 Fever rackets. The rackets in the game are very unique and how they work. They all add different ideas and concepts that change up and shake up the game. For example, you have the mini mushroom racket, which spawns mini mushrooms around the course. There are 30 of these to unlock. I haven't unlocked every single one of them. I am 3 away from obtaining, and you unlock them as you go on. And they all feel very unique, including the two like ice ones. You have a freezing racket and an ice flower racket. They both do two different things. One spawns ice patch on the course, while the other one spawns ice crystals everywhere, which to me seems like a very interesting sort of gimmick. You have like the pokey one, which spawns a pokey, the shadow racket, which I really enjoyed the shadow racket. The shadow racket spawns in a clone of yourself who fights alongside you, so it is good for a 1v1. You can make yourself a 2v1. I haven't come across a bad racket, but I haven't actually really used them all. The unlocks of the rackets, I think, could have been maybe slightly improved on. The first 5 that you unlock, those are the mini mushroom, the fire flower, the ice flower, the star racket, and the tornado racket, and the pokey racket are all unlocked through the adventure mode. Luckily, you don't have to play much of the adventure mode to unlock what is needed. You just have to complete the extended tutorial, which I'll get to in a bit, and you get the stamps and the stickers, and you progress that way. All the other rackets are unlocked by just playing matches. You play a maximum of 42 matches, and then you unlock one afterwards for obtaining all the other rackets. I'm currently at 37 out of 42 matches played, which is very exciting. I haven't had a chance to use every racket. I've come up against some which were very, very scary, I have to say. Bullet bill racket, but less said about it the better. Moving on, we have such a wide section of characters. We have 38 characters. 38 characters is insane size roster. And I sort of hope for DLC in the future where they add even more characters. You know, you've got your basic characters being Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, but then you have picks like Pauline. It's such a nice idea that we finally get to see Pauline in more of the games that are coming out. We have Luma, we have Paratrooper, we have Petey Piranha and a Piranha Plant, Boom Boom, Drive By, a Goomba that could drive in Mario Kart World is now qualified to play tennis. Nabbit, Baby Warrior, which I think has been in previous tennis games. But the best one of all has to be Baby Waluigi. Baby Waluigi, he is such a great pick because finally, after all these years, Baby Wario has a doubles partner. Throughout the tennis years, we have these characters who all have their parents, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, going through like that. And Baby Wario had nobody. If Wario had Waluigi, it's only right that Baby Waluigi is unlocked. Unlocking different characters is similar to how you unlock the rackets. You play matches again, but they get more and more increasing. So, for example, you unlock Kamek after your first one, Spike after 5, Diddy after 10, but then you get up to Paratrooper, you've got to pay 40, PT Prime at 50. But then the other characters, they changed the unlock requirements. For example, here we have Boom Boom that says clear the Tower of Resolution in Trial Towers. I cannot read today. Or Blooper, clear the 4-player co-op ring shooting in Score Challenge on Advanced difficulty. And for the baby characters, or Nabbit, as I've just realised for the first time, you have to win the tournament mode, whether that will be in doubles or singles in one of the 3 modes. Flower, mushroom or star. That's in the wrong order. But unlocking those are very simple. The only one I've struggled with is Piranha Plant, which is clear Piranha Plant's challenge and score attack on advanced difficulty. That one I am struggling with. And it's good to see that we do have a fair challenge within the Mario universe of this tennis game. Because the simple idea of tennis and having fever shots, that's a lot of fun. You know, the fact of I will activate my fever shot, and if it touches the opponent's side, that effect takes place. But if they manage to return it and I fail to return it back, I will get affected by my own tennis racket, which I think is a very quick and cool and unique way to play a game of tennis. Whereas in whatever the last one was called, I keep thinking Ultra Smash, but that's the Wii U one, Aces, it was about zone shots, and zone shots were just a simpler way of doing a faster shot, really. Whereas these rackets do add a whole lot of different abilities, changing things, and ultimately making the game fast-paced, because you never know, your 2 matches will never be the same. And especially if you're playing in doubles, you might have the pokey racket, your teammate might have a firebar, and then your opponents might have a bullet bill racket and a thwomp racket. So you're up against the different things anyway that make the game different. And then next time you might be up against someone with the moon racket, or sorry, the swervy racket. It's got a moon, it should be called the moon racket. Moving on from characters and my talk about rackets, we have colour variants in this game. They're pretty much the same as unlocking the normal characters. You play matches. Some of them you have to get an S rank in the score attack challenges, which again I haven't done. But Luma has 1 variant. Shy Guy has a few. Koopa Troopa only has no, he has 6, but they're not on the same row. And then you got your coloured Yoshis. As much as I think that is such a cool idea that, oh, I don't have to play the green Yoshi anymore. If I earn an S rank in a score attack 2-player co-op ring smash, I'll get the pink Yoshi. It feels really weird that we haven't got it with Toad. Why is Toad omitted from getting colours? It was the same in Mario Kart 8. Shy Guy and Yoshi got colour variants, Toad did not. Why can't we have, you know, red Toad is cool. Why can't we have blue Toad or yellow Toad or green Toad? They are Toads that live and exist in this universe of Mario in general. Like, the audience in this game is literally different colour Yoshis. I mean Toads. There's also Yoshis, but there's Toads. And to me, it just feels like a weird omission from, you know, even like Luma. Like, I'm disappointed that we have 1 colour variant for Luma, yet the rest of them all have, like, I think it's like 6 to 8 versions or colours. So I sort of hope that maybe DLC in the future, maybe a colour Toad update would be great. Maybe a different colour Luma, like Orange Luma, Co-Star Luma from the other from the Galaxy franchise. Why is that not in this game? That is probably my biggest complaint so far. But there is one bigger, but on characters. The courts are quite simple to unlock. They just will like play the special game on this particular map and you unlock it. Apart from the airship one, which was just enter how to play, which I think was a bit of a letdown. Having 8 courts is a lot of fun because they do actually all feel different and they do all feel unique to one another, like aesthetically. I mean, we got Waluigi Pinball Arcade. That is so cool. And of course, we did get a Wonder Court from Super Mario Wonder, which is great. We have CPU difficulty, Expert, Pro, and I don't actually know what the other one is because I haven't unlocked it yet because I've been busy grinding this game and doing other things. I'm going to assume it's called Master. They do not mess about on these difficulties. That's the thing. And then we have movies. These are tied to the story mode. I've only unlocked the first 3. It's a nice segue into the adventure mode. I have currently put in 2 hours and 17 minutes I'm on aboard the airship, and the story mode or the adventure mode is the worst part of the game. It's boring, it's uninspiring. Thank God you can unlock the rackets at the beginning of the game for the rest of the stuff. It's just go to Toad, do a challenge, go back to Toad, Toad challenges you, you get a sticker, go take a quiz, do a championship thing. And I played that, and that's 2 hours and 17 minutes of my life. And by the end, I was sitting there with my controller, just mashing the A button, because I could not care less. I don't think I'm going to be going back to the adventure mode. I only did it to get rank A, which is just simple as go to Toad, do a challenge, go back to Toad, do the challenge again, level up, do a match, level up, beat Toad, take a quiz. And it's just this boring triangle for many different ranks. Although one good thing is the reason why this game is called Fever is because Daisy has a fever. I don't actually know if that's true, but I know she has a fever because I saw the cutscene. Tournament mode is pretty bog standard. You do singles or doubles. You have mushroom, flower, or star. Each of them obviously increasing in difficulty. I do believe. They don't really do much. You just play bracket style, and when you win, you win. I sort of wish that they did more to the, maybe an extra cup afterwards. I don't even know there's an extra cup. But that's a bit boring. The trial towers, you have to clear 10 floors of challenges, whether you have to score 5 points, and the next challenge might be, return the ball 15 times without your opponent doing that. I've done Tower of Growth and Resolution. I've not done the tricky one yet. I've cleared both of them on my first try. I had struggled, but I've done it. Again, how much more, you're going to have more challenges in the future. Swing mode, I've not attempted because I can't be bothered. Online, I've not played. There are 5 milestone achievements, which are clear the adventure mode, win every tournament, earn a star in the all trial mode. There is an extra mode in trial tower. I'm excited to see what that is. Clear all score on advanced difficulty and play 100 matches in different modes. I have done 37. As you can see, there's a red background because the case has gone red. Free play is pretty standard. You can do FIFA rackets, none, 1 or 2, doubles and singles, and you can customize your games, extended matches, and quick play. That's nothing exciting. The mix-up mode, I have to honestly say, is probably one of my favourite things about this game. So you have special matches and score matches. You have a 2-player co-op ring shot, a 4-player version, Piranha Plant Challenge, and Auto Tennis. I think there's any more I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, there is. So in Score Challenge, it's just score as many points in the rings. The Piranha Plant one is return the ball without your opponent. 3 Piranha Plants throw balls at you and you have to return. Auto Tennis is score as many points as you can, which again is quite fun because eventually, say this is your grid. Up here you score a point, then that one you can't score and you have to hit another one. It might hit there, so that one comes back. That's quite fun. I did enjoy that. Special matches, you have Ring Shot, which is like a competitive version of the one where you have to score as many points as you can. Forest Court match, Piranha Plants pop up out the ground, steal the ball and throw it or whatever side they want to. Waluigi Pinball match literally turns the game into a pinball match when you're hitting the ball and everything, and balls pop out left, right, centre. So that's an interesting one. Racket Factory match. Different rackets spawn in, you pick them up and you use them. I enjoyed that one. And the Wonder Court match was one of the best ideas ever. It's a shame there isn't many wonder effects, but different wonder effects take place on the court, which you have to then score as many points as you can. And that's about really it for Mario Tennis. I mean, there's obviously the achievement which I went over, your settings. If you don't like to talk in flower, you can turn him off. It's called commentary, and he does say, did I do something wrong? How to play tab. And that's about it, really. Overall, this game being £55, I would say it depends on if you're into this sort of game. I feel like if they add free DLC and they have more mix-ups, more characters, maybe we could revisit and I could say, yeah, It's worth the money. No, it's not worth the money. At the moment, I'm sitting on this being about an 8 out of 10 game. I have enjoyed what I've played so far, and I definitely will be playing some more of it as weeks go on until the next game that I'm interested in comes out, which we don't know yet because there isn't really anything Nintendo have announced yet. But overall, this is a very fun game. Would I say buy it? I think it's down to whether you like this sort of game. I enjoyed what it was. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe on this video. And I'll see you all maybe in my next game review. Bye.